Hi, John Jeffries again, licensed locksmith and vice chair of the North Carolina Locksmith Licensing Board. Thank you for tuning to the board's YouTube channel. In this episode, I would like to discuss continuing education and why it's important. In a world where security is constantly evolving, locksmithing is no longer just about cutting keys and opening doors. It's about staying one step ahead of technology, threats, and customer needs. To do this, licensed professionals need to keep their knowledge current, and in doing so helps protect the public interest. I've been in the trade for over 30 years. My knowledge when I first started wouldn't get me far today. Every year there's something new, from smart locks to vehicle security systems. Keeping on top of industry trends keeps the licensed locksmith relevant and helps the public navigate between good and bad information available on the internet and social media. A licensed locksmith should be a trusted resource for the public. The locksmithing industry is changing at a rapid rate, no different than other industries such as electricians, plumbers, the medical field in general, and even legal fields. If the people involved don't keep up with the changes, they can give bad advice or even perform jobs that would have been safe in the past but have now been proven to be dangerous. Continuing education doesn't have to be just about tools and techniques. The board expanded its continuing education definition rule in 2019 to include professional services related to locksmithing. This means it can include business training such as customer service, marketing, and ways to grow your locksmith business. It can also be about ethics and staying compliant with current licensing rules and practices. Continuing education can come from many sources. Professional locksmith associations such as North Carolina Locksmith Association and Associated Locksmiths of America and many others are not the only sources of continuing education courses. A list of approved providers, including online providers, can be found on North Carolina Locksmith Licensing Board's website under Resources. If you don't see a source listed that you want to take classes from, email the board and ask if it will count for continuing education. It is notable to say there are some exceptions to the continuing education rule. If you feel you may fall in this area, I would encourage you to review the law, North Carolina General Statute 74F, and the rules, North Carolina Administrative Code, Chapter 29. These can be found on the board's website under the Resources tab. I encourage all licensed locksmiths to always keep learning. Even if you're exempt from the CE requirement currently, doesn't mean you shouldn't keep your education and knowledge relevant. Would you want to use an electrician, plumber, doctor, or lawyer who was not keeping up with the current changes? I know I wouldn't. I want to use the person that gives the best and most relevant information for me to make an informed decision about the solution to the problem I have at the time. As a licensed locksmith professional, you should want to be that person. I hope this information has been helpful. So in closing, the requirement for continuing education is not about making money. The board doesn't receive any form of compensation or financial incentives from continuing education classes offered by anyone. In addition to continuing education provided by manufacturers, the board also encourages licensed locksmiths to consider becoming continuing education instructors themselves as a way to supplement their business. At the end of the day, the purpose of the board is to serve the public interest by making sure you are a professional. Please send any suggestions for topics or future videos you'd like to see. Thank you.